You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Can't stop. Brant cast. Never be stopped. Alright, welcome to Brantcast. This is my son Brant and Tomolonis. What we're going to talk about today is my past drug use, things that I've done. If this helps one person, then I feel like I'm doing big things, and this is digging deep into a bunch of shit that I don't want to dig into, but I think it could help somebody. Alright. This will just show you how far I've came since living at my mom's, in and out of jail. Overdosed 3 times when I was 17. My kids lived with my parents for a big part of my life and their life. I don't know. We'll talk about a couple stories. I'm gonna give this to my son. I'm gonna let him tell at least one horrible story of things that he remembers, and I'll tell you what I remember of it, because I was so high on drugs most of the time that I don't remember a lot of things. But go ahead.
In our old house, I don't know how old I was, but I woke up in the morning because I think you and Grandma were yelling. So I went and I sat at the top of the stairs, and I found out later years that it was because you were stealing from Grandma's wallet, and Grandma called the cops, and you ran away. And then that same day, the cops came, and Grandma made me, Isaiah, and Pap go in the into their room while Grandma talked to the police.
And these are just places that that's crazy, because I don't. Now, was it at the old house when we lived down by St. Joe's School? I mean, you're talking about when you lived at Grandma's over right where she lives now?
No.
Oh, okay, that way back then. And then even I remember when this would have been about 5 years ago that I lived with Grandma. Me and Courtney lived with Grandma, and shit was going bad. And I remember Grandma kicking me out, and you looking out the window and just watching me leave, not knowing if I was ever going to come back or whatever. These are just places that drugs took me that is crazy. And, on top of that, the people that are dying and overdosing now. If this story helps one person, then I feel like I'm doing big things. My YouTube channel is basically inspirational stuff, just where I was at to where I'm at now. Let me talk a little bit about where I'm at now. Where I'm at now, I have a house, got a motorcycle, got a van, got a car, work 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, which hopefully I can change that, be home a little more. Have all my kids, basically, have almost all my kids living with me, have another child on the way. It's just a huge change, and one of the things I'd love to do is be able to help other kids and help people because a lot of my friends are dying. They're doing these perk 30s and thinking that they're a perk 30, and they're filled with fentanyl in them, and it's killing them. It's crazy, the people that are dying, and it just is. It's hard. So quickly you can go from to having fun, getting high, to it's no fun anymore, and it becomes a habit, and it ends up killing you, or it takes everything away from you. It takes every single thing away from you. I've been through, I'm gonna say probably 13 rehabs. I've been to jail. I can't even count how many times for stealing, and it's usually always was stealing. It was always drug related. You know, I needed drugs, didn't have no money, couldn't keep a job. If anybody has any comments, you know, that needs help or anything, comment underneath, or anybody to talk to. I'd be more than happy. Try to help who I can. I don't know. I want to put a shout out to Rick Lay that'll be coming do a podcast with me soon. He's done nothing but help me through the years. He's been huge inspiration in my life. He helped me train to fight. When I fought in a Tough Man and did an amateur fight. He has RNL strength and conditioning where he helps kids, and he's been on the news. He's been all over the place. And then I also want to put a shout out to Jag the Apostle. He has a record label. I'll put his information to be able to check him out. It'll be under the screen once I'm done with this, and that's about it.